Welcome to a new video from MovieFlix channel. Please subscribe to the channel and press the like button to receive all new videos. Our film today is about a kingdom in which one of the four army commanders rebels and begins killing the rest of the commanders and the crown prince in order to seize power. Chaos occurs in the country, and the son of one of the leaders flees from this battle, who wants to return to take his rights and the rights of his father, who was killed. But how did this happen? This is what we will know today in the action and thriller film Ong Bak. The film begins with Commander Deko, one of the four military commanders of the Kingdom of Ayutthaya. He feels danger to his life and the life of his family after a rebellion occurs in the kingdom, the cause of which is a person called Ratchasena. To seize power in the country, he is also one of the four leaders, and he begins killing the other four leaders so that the crown prince will not find anyone to protect him. So Dichu fears for the life of his son Tin, and takes him to Baya, who was Dichu's teacher when he was young. He tells his teacher about the danger threatening the country and leaves his son with him. He asks his teacher to protect him and teach him the arts of dancing, but Tin refuses and asks his father to learn the arts of combat and war. But his father refuses, and Tin lives with his teacher Boya, and there he meets a young girl named Bim, and they became friends. One day he sits with his teacher and tells him that he wants to learn martial arts because by doing so he will be able to protect and defend his country. The second day, we find someone asking Tin to come with him to go to his father because the place has become dangerous for him. Tin leaves on the horse with the man, and they are met by another horseman who works with Ratchasena and wants to kill Tin. The man threatens to kill Tin if he does not stay away. Tin is afraid of him and throws him off the horse, then takes the horse and runs away. The two men enter into a sword fight that ends with the man being killed. Then the man runs to catch Tin and return him to his father, but when they reach his father, they find fires everywhere, so they hide behind trees, and there is Ratchasena, who hits Tin's father and mother with arrows, but his father does not die immediately. We find a masked man wearing a black ninja-like outfit killing Tin's father. Tin shouts loudly and they hear him. The man with him takes him and they run away. He enters a dark place and throws Tin on the ground. Suddenly the man finds himself facing Ratchasena's army and they kill him with arrows. The second day, we find a group of slave traders on their way. They find Tin and take him with the rest of the slaves. When they reach the slave market and unload them from the cars, they find great resistance from Tin and attack them, but they are unable to control them. One of them bites his arm and throws him on the ground and asks them to take him and throw a lot of blood on him. The man comes again and stands with Tin in front of a hole and tells him that he will give him the chance to live, but Tin hits the man in the eye with a stone, and the man gets angry and throws him into the pit to confront the crocodile. There is a man among the people who watches what is happening and admires Tin and his courage. Suddenly, Tin finds a crocodile outside his hole and starts wrestling with him. Tin runs away from him and tries to get out of the hole, but the man throws him into the hole again. Suddenly we find the man who was in the market attacking the slave traders and killing all the people. He goes to Tin and throws a dagger at him and tells him your life depends on you. He grabs the dagger and wrestles with the crocodile while the man watches him, and then Tin emerges from the water with the crocodile's dead body. The man takes him with him. The second day, Tin wakes up and the man takes him to the village magician and tells him that he feels that this boy is special and reminds him of someone. The magician puts his hand on him and says that this boy has a strong destiny and all souls will fear him and he will be a strong warrior. Then the man tells him his name, which is Shernong, who is the leader of the Fabek pirates. He has admired him and his bravery since the time he saw him wrestling with the crocodile, and he now has the freedom to stay with him and learn martial arts or leave. Tin takes a tour of the village and is amazed to see the warriors and magicians and their high ability in fighting, which he wishes to learn. So he returns to the man to teach him everything about martial arts and also arts other than fighting. When Tin grew up and was a professional warrior, he was put to a test to prove his worth, and to succeed in this test, he attacked a herd of elephants and walked on their backs until he reached their leader. But the elephant knocks him to the ground and the elephants try to attack him, but he recovers from the situation and tames the leader of the elephant herd. So all the elephants kneel and he succeeds in the first test. He comes to the second test, in which he uses his skill in all martial arts and defeats his competitor in sword fighting, then his competitor in taekwondo, and then wrestling. And we come to the last test, So he enters a cave and finds a girl asking for help, and when he tries to help her, we find that she attacks him to kill him. So the leader of the pirates comes to him and does with him as he did before, and throws a dagger at him and tells him, "Your life depends on you." Tin takes the dagger and kills the girl. Then the pirate leader meets with the whole tribe and announces to them that Tin will be the leader after him. At night, Tin and his group attack his tribe, block their way, and steal from them the statue of their god. When night comes, he remembers his family when they taught him to dance, and he remembers his friend Bim and his promise to her that he would come back again. One day, Tin goes to the slave market with his men, and there he sees the man who threw him to the crocodile. He finds him torturing the slaves and hitting them, then he throws a clay pot at his head. The man goes crazy and tries to find out who did that. He finds Tin and starts beating him, but Tin hit him hard and his men began to attack Tin. But Tin hit them one by one. Then the pirates attacked the entire market and the man said to Tin, "Don't kill me and do whatever you want." Tin said to him, "I will give you a chance to live as you gave me the chance before." The man remembered him. Then Tin told his men to throw him into the crocodile pit and asked them to free all the slaves. At night, they were celebrating, but Tin sat alone and remembered what happened to him when he was young, when he saw his father and mother being killed. He goes to the leader of the pirates, and the man says to him, "You remind me of myself when I was young." He told him that from today you are the leader of the pirates instead of me, but I will give you the opportunity to go and finish anything that is on your mind and come back to us again, and I and the pirates will be at your command. Tin thanked him. The next day, Tin takes his horse and goes to the king's palace, where Ratchasina, who killed Tin's father, is located. He became king after killing everyone. Tin goes to avenge his father and mother, and there he finds Ratchasina holding a party to celebrate the anniversary of his becoming king. Then comes the turn of Kara Tin, who covers his face and performs a show, then takes out his sword and goes to the king, and the guards attack him, so he kills them and strikes the king. When he takes the mask off his face, the king remembers him, screams, hits him, throws him into the pit, and jumps after him. Tin returns to the pirates after taking revenge on his father and mother. When he enters the tribe, he finds that there is no one there, and a person appears to him exactly like the one who killed his father. He remembers what happened and attacks the man until he kills him and Tin in the end. When he looks around, he finds another one. He finds that many of them are trying to kill him, but he confronts them all with great skill until their leader comes, hits Tin in the stomach with a sword and throws him away. Then Tin grabs dirt from the ground and closes the wound so that a lot of blood does not bleed, and ties his stomach with the shirt he is wearing, and gets up again, grabs his sword and fights them all. He falls to the ground, and suddenly the elephant that Tin tamed appears and saves him, so he returns again to fight them. He fights them while he is on top of the elephant, and one of the enemies appears fighting Tin and throwing him off the elephant's back. He tames the elephant, then Tin gets up and suddenly finds many lions around him, and when he looks to see who hit the arrow, the king finds him. He was very surprised and the king opened his clothes to see the armor he was wearing. The king tells him, "You will die as your father died. There is someone who has waited a long time to kill you, and this is the time he will kill you." Suddenly, the leader of the pirates appears in front of him, dressed as a black ninja, and the king tells him, "This is the man who killed your father." The leader takes out his sword and begins to hit Tin, telling him that if he knew that he was Dechu's son, he would have killed him as soon as he saw him. He hits Tin and knocks him down and falls on him. When he looks at him, the leader says to him, "Kill me and avenge your father." Then his sword breaks and Tin kills him. Tin and the soldiers around him cry and the king says to them, "Take him, but do not kill him, but torture him until he dies." The movie ends with that. If you liked the movie, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications button for more summaries. See you next video.